Those are some statistics from the Center of Addiction and Mental Health in Canada, CAMH. Now, I'm not so ignorant to say that, oh, it's great in Canada, it's great in every country in the world. No, I know it's a huge taboo in so many countries. But to be honest, in Canada, we have it pretty damn good. We do. Like, maybe it's because I'm in the mental health game, but oh my goodness. I could go up to anyone on the street in Toronto and I'd be like, hey, I suffer from depression. And, the Canadian statistic is 1 in 5 people will suffer from a mental illness in any given year. That's insane. That's terrible. Meaning, though, that I could go to people on the street and be like, hey, I suffer from depression. 1 in 5 will be like, yeah, me too. Like, the stigma's not there anymore. It's not there. However, okay, it's not like it was 5 years ago in Canada. I want to break some news to everyone that it's always going to be there. The stigma will always be there. Shame from other people, no matter how few, there's always going to be people that don't support you. There's always going to be people that say, just exercise and suck it up. So, is that any reason for you to not get help? Is that any reason for you to not take this seriously? Is that any reason for you to not take action? Because you're afraid of some lowlife thinking that it's a choice, that there's stigma out there, and that's my excuse, so I need more awareness. Come on, the government, put more money into awareness. Make sure everyone knows that when I come out of my closet, they're going to be giving me a round of applause and saying, congratulations, now you can get help, everyone's on your side. I hate to break it to you, kids. I just hate it. But the world is not going to revolve around you. In fact, no one cares about your happiness as much as you do. It's time to take responsibility. I know that's very hard, but taking responsibility doesn't mean putting everything on your own shoulders. That means letting someone else know. And when it comes to stigma, choosing the right people is going to be part of that journey. You're going to choose some wrong people and they're not going to support you. Cool. Now you know not to go to them again. Great. Now you know the limit to their knowledge about mental health. Go to someone else. The challenge with youth today is that they're expecting everyone to be on their side and everyone to be bubble wrapped for them. Everyone else needs to accept them. What they should be doing is creating a big, resilient bubble wrap costume for themselves. That's why on this channel we talk about the tools, perspectives, and strategies you need to become resilient with your mental health and with the challenges you're inevitably going to face. But youth today, they walk out the door, they expect everyone to be bubble wrapped. The reality is life is a damn room of knives. You're gonna get poked, you're gonna get stabbed, you're going to get hurt. But it's about having the resilience and the perspective that you need to overcome these challenges. So, what teachers and people are telling youth now is, okay, it's okay to not be okay. We're going to create some safe spaces for you. Don't worry, we have the mental illness and mental health awareness campaign, so people will be accepting of your mental illness. We're going to do the anti-bullying campaign, throw millions and millions of dollars there. We're going to do the gay pride parade, so you feel welcomed here. Guys, at the end of the day, no matter how much awareness happens, no matter how many mental health parades we do or how many millions of dollars we give to corporations to, start a new mental health hashtag, there's still going to be people who aren't going to like you or accept you. Simple. There's always going to be people that disrespect you. You need to be ready for that, because the expectation of youth now is that they're golden. And everyone else will accept them because that's the way things should be. Everyone should be accepting. Everyone should love one another, but that's not the reality. The reality you need to know and youth need to know is that you're going to get hurt. And you're going to be disrespected and you're not going to be liked. And life is very hard. So instead of worrying about what everyone else is doing and creating these campaigns to change everyone else, how about starting with yourself? How about changing the way you react to a bully? How about changing the way you react to someone saying depression isn't real? How about you reacting differently when someone calls you a faggot? Right? You have the stimulus, you have something that's painful, you have that little gap of mindfulness, and then you have the response. There's that moment for you right there. You're deciding how you're going to respond to these life events. And I know it's challenging, and I know it's painful. Everyone else should not be in bubble wrap for your sake. Life's hard. You're going to get hurt. You have to get used to it, and you have to be ready. That's why I think Depression to Expression is so powerful, because all of you have been through shit. And you have learned some pretty amazing tools to deal with the anxiety, to deal with depression, to deal with bullies, to deal with the stigma, to go get help. You're not looking for others for solutions, am I right? And if you are, let's just try to rethink that and really dig deeper. This book I'm reading, The 7 Habits of Highly Influential People, I don't know if that's the exact title, but the author talks about proactive people and reactive people. And the proactive people are the ones that look within themselves for answers and resources. The reactive people look outside their circle and always blame society, circumstance, government, other people for their problems and misfortunes. And that's a bunch of bullshit. So as far as mental health awareness goes, I shared that 81% are more aware to 5 years ago. 70% are believe that we've changed for the better with mental health issues. That's never going to reach 100. And I don't know if that's the goal of all of these companies, to have every single person accept this, but it's not going to happen. You know, it's 2018 and people are still racist. You know that, right? It's 2018 and people still fat shame. You know that, right? It's 2018 and people still think being gay is a choice. You know that, right? So why would mental health be any different? There's always going to be people who disrespect you, that don't agree. This channel is for disagreement, to show you that. There's proof of that. In that video called Survivor a few weeks ago, or last week, I don't know when I'm going to upload this. I don't like the term survivor for surviving depression, right? For going through depression, or any type of battle for that matter. A lot of you disagreed. You say, I like the word survivor. It empowers me. It makes me feel like a badass. Disagreement, yet still some respect there, and allowing disagreement to happen. That's what we need to be prepared for. And the youth today, they don't have that, but they're craving the tools. They're craving these perspectives. They need the help. Life's hard, life's complex. They're looking for solutions, and changing other people's mindsets is not a long-term solution. It's not a short-term solution. They need to, in order to get help, they need to be willing. They need to be willing. They need to be confident in their decisions. Doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. It's about them. It's about you. So let's stop looking to other people to finally justify when we can get help. That's a bunch of bullshit. You're strong. You're a badass. You're a survivor, if you call yourself that, which is cool. And you deserve to get help no matter what anyone else says. So, keep giving millions of dollars to awareness. That's cool. That's helped a lot of people. It has. Continue to do it. But don't think this is the only answer, because it's not.